Well, I am so disappointed. Okay, I found another dirt cheap. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi. And they are open. Awesome. This is the cleanest dirt cheap I think I've ever seen and been to. I mean, so nice. Look at these, 80% off. It's 80% off. It's $80. And it would be $16 for this. And there were some Ralph Lauren I just saw somewhere. Didn't get on film. But look at this nice blanket right here. Oh my gosh. And that is 100% cotton blanket, twin, and it's a beautiful blue. And it's $159, and so it's 20, and then 12. So 20, wait, yeah, for $33. Wow, that is amazing. Y'all, look at this luggage. I know it's expensive to begin with, but it's 70% off. And if you went into any major stores, you would have to pay upwards of the regular price. And here it's 70% off. Calvin Klein, some scuffs. The person who brought it back just wasn't happy with it. Look at this beautiful blanket. It is so soft. I was looking for the price, and it looks like it's gone, but it is 70% off. And when you find that at Dirt Cheap, you just take it up to the register, and they usually give you a really good deal, or they find one that matches it. Yeah, weighted blankets. And then there's lots other of bedding, like and here I found some just housewares, 40% off. And that's Goodinger. Looks like, I don't know where they would have got this from. I'm not familiar with some of this name brand. And here I'm just amazed because these little doggy poop bags are they're made of starch, so they disintegrate. It's amazing. I guess I don't get out much. And here's my favorite, Casaluna. And, of course, I think that they wash up really well, and that would probably wash off. Not quite sure what the price is. Can't really see it in my photo, but it is 70% off. And then I find some king-size pillows. And this stuff in Target, you don't get a discount. But if you find it at Dirt Cheap, you need to grab it if it's your size, your color, and if the necessity is there. Because it was 70 off of $35. I'm actually looking for some Queen. I just kept digging. Okay, they have loose linens for $5 that are bath towels, and loose linens that are $3, and for curtains. And if you don't care and you find your size and you just need to put something on your window for privacy or color, here you go. They have all the great name brands. Oh, wow. And this is beautiful. I wonder what size. This is Threshold. It's usually $40. Wow. This is a hotel collection. And this is such a soft towel. Look at these. These are great. And it looks like a shower curtain. And here is a Kate Spade. Well, that's a iPhone 11 Pro for $12.01. And then it's probably something off of that price also. And then here's some party supplies and candles. You get all these little vanilla bean and amber balsam and fours for Christmas. So $2.80 for this whole thing. That is a great deal. this. This is Spritz, the name brand. This is $5 with 40% off. I'm digging through these boxes. They're 40% off, and it's all this little gift wrap and bags and bows. I love picking these things up. I have a lot, and they really never go out of style unless you get one that's real specific for a certain year, or it has a date on it. I mean, red is red, yellow is yellow, blue is blue, and I'm loving the scallop basket, and honestly, I just don't need it. I'm trying to justify purchasing this. Keep looking at it, and I'm thinking, who can I give this to as a gift? I mean, just a gift basket. It's really stylish, but of course I'm finding all other kind of things. And get your cookware. And chances are everything in there is there, and it's 60% off. I always look at the boxes, even though they're taped. Sometimes I ask permission. Sometimes I just tear into them, and I make sure all the pieces are there. You know, even if I've got 60% off, I still want to make sure the pieces are there. And they got these great little Disney gifts. I don't know anything that looked expensive. Is it that expensive at Target? I don't buy that. I don't have little ones to buy for, so I'm really not into the name brands of kids' toys. But I am looking for my mom something for her desk, a desk organizer for inside of a drawer. But I keep getting sidetracked with all the decorations for birthday parties and the backdrops, and I think those are magnets, and things drop in there. So there's like Kleenex tissues that are just dropped. I actually bought some of those not too long ago at another store, but I love those. The little cones, paper. I don't know if that's what that's called. But so there's $34.99 for Jurassic Park. It's 50% off. If you go or you have a dirt cheap in your area, always make sure that what you buy actually works. All this party supplies is 30% off. Yeah, is that Cocoa Melon? No, I don't know if that is. Yeah, I think it is. And then you got all the little doggy stuff and Ziploc bags and sharks. And so it's all 30% off. So this is $3 and it'd be $2.10, which, it's not dirt cheap to me, but it is cheaper than, it's cheaper than some of the other stores. So this is a Rifle Paper Company stapler for $14.99 that is 50 off. So this would be $7.50, and then the packaging's messed up, but it's never been opened. That's a great deal if that's the pattern that you like. I think it's cheerful. So this is the Spritz background if you have the dog birthday party. So that's $5 half off. Here's some party. The unused little scrubber, so that's $4, so that's $2. I'm a digger, so I like to dig through this stuff. But some baseballs, looks like there's nothing wrong with them. This is a little lunch. It's a little cat toy for $3.99, so it's half off. Got some random Spode Christmas tree here. I don't know how much that is. You'd have to take that to the front and ask them. It may have came out of a box and we would never know it. Here's some Crayola washable watercolors. So if you're going to buy stuff like that for kids, it's $4, so it's half off. I mean, they got some really great deals. This is all 50 off right here. It varies from aisle to aisle. Interested in these little jewelry cases. I think it's Mondo Llama. It's $9. It's regularly $15. It just reminds me of summer and keeping kids busy. That would be a great busy project. Sit down at a table, get out of the heat type project.
And here I am looking at a 8-ball, magic ball, trying to see if I'm going to find anything. I think it said most likely. And this little Hello Kitty, little backpack, I guess this is popular amongst the little ones. $29.99 and it's 40% off. I'm just digging through, trying to see if there's anything that I need to grab for little ones that I might know. And then I spot the whole side wall is nothing but 70% off the bedding and curtains and you know there's nothing I need, but there's always something that I find that I think I need or I need to give as a gift. And I'm really searching, just trying to see what name brands, what's all out there. Yeah, kitchen rugs and bathroom rugs, but it's 80% off. I mean, why buy retail when you can buy, go thrifting? And most of the time, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to check out how much this cost. Looks like $100 or something like that. That's sort of expensive for that. But if you want it, you can get it there cheaper. I have bought lots of furniture from dirt cheap in the past 20, 25 years. And then I spot these rugs, and there's usually nothing wrong with them. Maybe a little bit of dirt, but nothing that some Dawn or peroxide can't get out. So, and I know my daughter needs a rug.
I've always sort of liked these right here. So you've got this marble-like erase board, but this right here is the acrylic, and you can make up your own schedule and hang it on the wall, and then erase it. So it's $12.99, and it's 40% off today for that. I mean, that's a good deal if you're going to buy something. So all these men's shoes are like Nordstrom rack, and they are 25 or less. So, I mean, you got your Nine West, those are women's. And then down here, Eco. Got these name brands. Fancy. And then these look Fireside, Nordstrom rack, and they're 25 or less. These are great.
I had to do a voiceover. The music was just getting too loud in there, but I spot these Uggs. Like, I think they're just men's. I guess they could be women's, but they're going to be 25 or under, and they look like maybe someone had worn them just briefly and then took them back. I mean, you can't even tell. These are great. I just didn't need them. It's so hot where I am. And then I spot these carpet shoes. They're really funky. I mean, they're really cool. And I think they were leather. If it's not leather, it looked really nice. And for $12, it looks stylish. And then look at the little shoes. I think these were Carter's name brand and Disney.
If you're interested in the Hearth and Hand, look, you can get it 40% off this little dollhouse. How cute cottage set for $77. Wow, that is so cute. Well, the only thing I bought in dirt cheap was this 3 packs of dude wipes. It was 30% off. So yeah, so we ended up paying $7.48, but we were going to purchase them anyway at another store. So okay, on to the next one. Love that postcard. Headed to the beach. Got all the palm trees, beautiful. we'll be going on Highway 90 in downtown Gulfport. So I'm going to turn. This is the Port of Gulfport, and Jones Park is up here to your left. And I think there was a Hallmark Christmas movie. I think it was a Hallmark Christmas movie made of Jones Park. I don't remember. Christmas in the Park or something. That's a fake lighthouse. I think it's just for show, but anyway, this has really grown since Katrina. I know there's an aquarium up here, and the Gulf of Mexico is out that way. We just hadn't got to it yet. There's the aquarium, and it's new. There's a little trolley up there going across. Old library, and there's the Gulf. It is a sunny day, 91 degrees. Sort of sultry hot today. And all of this sand was pumped in. This is what is called man-made sand because it's, I don't know where they got it from. I don't know that part of the history, but the ocean or the Gulf of Mexico used to come up to the seawall. And so in order to make the sand or, a beach area, they pumped in all this sand, I think in the 60s. It could have been in the 50s. But all the people that have little picnic areas that you can rent and tables and have all the large antebellum type homes. A lot of them were destroyed in the last major hurricane we had, which was Katrina. Some built back and some didn't. It's just beautiful, the oak trees. That's their view. I love that front porch. Screened porch. Grass lawn. It's a historical home right there. It's built back. It's an events place. You can rent it out. But I am headed to Biloxi. And so I'm going east on Highway 90, headed to Biloxi. And I'm going, Antiques and More, maybe? It's a antiques place, and I'm just going to go there and see what they have. And there's a YouTuber I watch named Donna. I think it's Delightfully Southern. And she has a booth there. And so I thought, well, I'll just check out her booth also while I'm there. Oh, look at that. Looks refreshing and fun. So this is an old, I think, hospital, Army hospital, or, and they've made it into a resort, so it's Centennial Plaza. You can have weddings there, or you can join the swimming pool. Look at all those oak trees, how beautiful. They've come back since Katrina. A lot of property. So I was told that they just built an RV park here on the beach, and that, I guess this is it. That's huge. My goodness, that's a lot of property. So if you go RVing or know someone who does, it's right here across the beach. This would be your scenery. I don't know the name of it, but you could always look it up. RVing, Mississippi Gulf Coast, Gulfport. Google it. There's some other homes up there that are older or have been finished. And this is the Armed Forces Hospital. That house right there was in a movie. That one right there was in a Hallmark movie. So this is the Armed Forces Retirement Home. So here's condos, and there's a lot of rentals, Airbnbs and Verbos. Got a beautiful Gulf view, the sand. Now it's 10:25 in the morning and it's 90 degrees outside, so that's probably why you don't see people on the beach. Just a few people. I might get up here and get out. I'm not sure. It just all depends on how crowded Biloxi is, because there's an Air Force base in Biloxi and the beaches can get sort of crowded. And this is right after Memorial Day. There might be people still in town. We'll see. Very large tower. Coming up on Edgewater Mall. This mall received a lot of damage. Used to be Edgewater Hotel back in, I think, the 40s. And then they tore it down, or it probably got damaged in a hurricane, considering it's right here on the water. And they built a mall. And it was air conditioned inside walking mall. I love the palm trees. Umbrellas and chairs and sea-doos that you can rent. See how it's starting to get a little busier as we are entering Biloxi. I think we're already in Biloxi. Yeah, this Gulf Coast Coliseum. And up here to your left, you will see the last home of one of the Confederate presidents. And I don't know if I can get it on camera. So it's Jefferson Davis. It's just a beautiful historic home, but a lot of history there. It's called the Beauvoir. And I think they have a museum. That's the first scrapbook. That's what got me into scrapbooking. Was I think one of their daughters had an old scrapbook from the 1800s, and I just thought it was amazing that she had kept all these cards and little write-ups and pictures. And I started scrapbooking a couple of years after that, just by seeing what was there. Now, I don't know if it's still there, because there was they lost a lot during Katrina, but a lot of damage. But that's what inspired me to start. got a couple of casinos. You have Treasure Bay Casino here in Biloxi, and let's see, there's not any right around here. They're way up here. We are headed toward them. There's another RV park. They don't have a beautiful view, but it is here on the beach, across from the beach. Some entertainment. You have a finish line, golf. There was something else back there, and then you have all these restaurants, Lucy's and Shaggy's, and been to most of these. The Reef. I haven't been to the Reef. I don't think I've been there. Got shark heads to get your souvenirs. You have a lot of beach goers here. A lot of parking, rentals, a couple of residential homes. We will be passing the Biloxi Lighthouse pretty soon. It's an old cast iron. I don't know when it was built. I don't remember the history. Although I'm from this area, I don't remember the history on it or when it was built, but it is up ahead, so we'll be passing that soon. Those large buildings on the right are the Beau Rivage Resort Casino, and what is that other one with the music? I just remember they're Hard Rock. And then there's a few more. I don't remember. But I'll be passing them, and we'll look. Cottages, some hand-carved tree art, some older homes, condos, that big house. That beautiful. All of them are beautiful. Some apartment complexes that actually withstood Katrina. They must be made of cinder blocks. And this is the old White House Hotel, and they revamped it because it had been derelict, and down that road's Keesler Air Force Base. Or at least you can get to Keesler down that way. I would settle for one of the little cottages, as long as I have a swimming pool. I think it's really hot down here. Can't always go to the beach, but look how picturesque. Now this is the Biloxi Lighthouse. Oh, good, we have a stop. So we have to get a good glance at it. That's their welcome center across the street that holds events, and you have rentals on the beach. That very pretty. I've never been to this place, I don't think. So I'll be going up on this ramp next to the Beau Rivage Casino. And this casino was here during Katrina, and it flooded the bottom, but it withstood. You could go under it on the piers. It's a beautiful hotel. It's like French inspired, their decorations. And then there's the ball field, the Biloxi Shuckers play at. Here's another casino, the Imperial Palace, the IP. It's got a restaurant at the top. I think it's called 10, or it used to be at the top, I'm not sure. It was so good. Crunchy California rolls. Oh, so good. I don't know how many casinos Biloxi has. If I had to guess, I'm just gonna guess like 6 or 7. I haven't been to all of them. We don't gamble, but the food is usually pretty good, and the restaurants. And something's burning up that way. I have no idea. It don't look good. This is the Back Bay, Biloxi Back Bay. We're gonna have to get off in just a minute. Well, I am so disappointed. I thought they would have been closed yesterday, and they're closed on Tuesdays. I didn't even look. No. Look how pretty their window display is. Aww. Oh, they have Quake's ice cream now available. I like Quake's. Okay, well, I'll have to come back another time. I may go out of town. I may leave and go back home tomorrow, so we'll come at another time.